Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
You should put your brain in a hunk.
I should.
Yeah.
Get a hunk transplant.
Hunk transplant.
Christoph Waltz. It's like I fucked too much.
Yeah.
And I'm running out of thermometers to drink.
Yep. I need a fucking hunk transplant.
Let me get my brain in that hot dude. And
Hi, everybody.
And that hot 14 dudes.
Yeah. Very, very, 14 hot dudes that all match up really nicely to make a new hot dude.
Yeah. He made sure to take the face from a single hot dude.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, my name is David Bell.
My name is Tom Ryman.
And we just watched Frankenstein.
Hot Frankenstein.
Yep. He's a hunk. He's a hunk.
Hunkenstein.
I remember pieces. Memories of different men. And I saw it. Your name.
Oh, yeah, this is it's Guillermo del Toro.
It's Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, it dropped on Netflix not too long ago. We always knew we'd get around to this because I think this weekend, I forget what's coming out, but it wasn't. It's Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I thought you meant the just the existence of a Guillermo del Toro adaptation of Frankenstein in general. Yeah, we would always get around to this.
Yes,
but
too.
Well, yeah. Because I was actually going to pick that up because yes, that's true. It's a movie he's talked about remaking, I believe.
Yeah.
Or at least it's a favorite of his, a known favorite of his that he talks about a lot.
Guillermo del Toro doing Frankenstein is as least surprising as Ralph Ineson showing up in Frankenstein.
Showing up in Frankenstein, yeah.
By law, he is required
for like a real stealth Ralph Ineson too.
Yeah.
He's just in that one scene. I forgot he was in it until this very moment.
Right. By law, he is required to be in it.
Oh, there's his fucking voice.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, good for Ralph Ineson.
I have a question. Have you read Frankenstein?
I have, but in college.
Okay, I haven't. And it's like the first sci-fi. Kind of.
Kinda.
It's like it's.
I mean, it really depends on how you define that, but its impact cannot be overstated for sure.
Yeah, it's the first of a lot of things.
It's definitely the first modern science fiction
just
for
sure. Teenage gal writing it in a cabin.
Yeah, they were all getting high, getting ripped. Her and Lord Byron. They put a quote from him in this as well. They put a quote from her fucking dumbass husband Percy, who drowns on a dare, basically.
Oh man,
something like that. Look up how he died. It's real dumb. It's like college. Yeah. It's like college kid dumb.
Right. It's nice to know that people were always stupid.
Yeah, they were all. They were. Yeah, these were just like the celebrities of their time. So they were just as as profound and thoughtful as they were. They were also just as big a dumbasses as celebrities are today.
And it was just weirdly casual. Just the quote from Lord Byron where I'm imagining Mary Shelley quoting it and then being like, where's that quote from? And she's like, oh, over in the breakfast nook. The quote came from the breakfast nook because he was just in the room with me.
Yeah, he just said it over there.
Yeah. So what do you okay, yeah, I don't know. It's all to say that there's been a lot of adaptations.
There's been a lot
this
of adaptations
book,
of Frankenstein.
and I need to just sit down and read the book because I'm like, what is from the book at this point? I don't know.
This is relatively close.
Okay.
In my
That's
memory,
good to know.
because like I said, I read it. I've read it once over 2 decades ago. Now it's been,
Yeah.
but like everyone else, all of my knowledge of Frankenstein has been absorbed from its many adaptations
Right.
and iterations thereof. So I don't know what I'm conflating with what at this point, but
Yeah,
I know the
exactly.
North
Yeah.
Pole shit is from the book.
Yeah, I was trying to just see what is their crossover with all the adaptations of like, all right, well, he clearly used lightning. We can check that off. Check off lightning as in the book. What'd you think of this?
I liked this a lot, actually.
Oh, good.
The ending made me weep
Oh.
because
I
it's about the death of a parent
Yeah, it is.
and sort of all of the feelings of that you go through when you experience that.
And becoming a parent.
And becoming a parent when you didn't want to be one, when you didn't becoming one out of vanity.
Right.
The
Having
idea
to
of
deal with your kid being sexier than you.
right, yeah, because just a fucking smoke show comes out of there. It's like, what the fuck? I can't
I'm
compete
burning
with
this
that.
down.
I'm setting him on fire. But he's very the creature's very clearly an infant.
Yeah, and he starts slapping the kid like with the
that was
post the way his
painful. I'm
dad-
going through a lot of this stage with Ava because she's just now 15 or 16 months, so she's very much at the stage where she's learning. She's not speaking quite yet, but she's almost
Right.
there. So it's like, oh, he's an infant, and then
Right.
like he starts being really cruel to the creature because he never
Right.
wanted this. He just wanted to create life to prove his dad wrong. He's like,
Yeah,
fuck you, Dad. I can bring people back to life. Charles Dance.
I like a good Charles Dance.
Like a
in
good
this.
Charles Dance, yeah.
And my
Perfect
mother,
deployment of Charles Dance.
Yeah, my mother lover Mia Goth. Because they made her. That was one of those like really like, oh right, they don't have to say it if she just plays the mother and the love interest. And it's
Oh
just
man, that. Okay, so Marina and I watched this together just during the day on Netflix. So I completely missed that Mia Goth played the mother in the beginning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I connected that because he just keeps old Guillermo keeps hitting her with the white and red, which is what like his mom's sarcophagus is white and red.
Oh yeah. No, it's the same. It's her
And
both,
that
I believe,
she's
so.
this gentle soul that is the wants to be nurturing where his father wasn't. It's the exact
Right.
same thing, and he just doesn't see it.
Yeah. I like this all right. I realize I don't care for the story of Frankenstein is when it comes down. Like, this is a very good movie, but I realize that like I just like it like I was thoroughly entertained the whole time. It looks beautiful. I loved
It's
a
a
lot
gorgeous
of
movie.
stuff in it. But
Yeah.
like generally speaking, I'm just like, I think it's sort of like when someone does another Robin Hood where I'm like, I know.
Man, Robin Hood
Like-
just really I don't care about. Like, at least I totally get what you're saying because I get that exact feeling with Robin Hood. It's
I'm just
hard
Frankenstein
for me to care
now.
about Robin Hood.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is a really good retelling of something that I'm kind of tired of,
I like Frankenstein. I'm still open to Frankenstein because I like the gothic aspects of it. I like the grotesque aspects of it. I like the pathos and what it's about. Like, it's about a creator wanting to destroy his creation before it inevitably overcomes him, overshadows him. And that's what I love that part of like, it's not his brother's death or Mia Goth's death that makes him chase the creature to the ends of the earth. It's the fact that he fucks him up and says, now I'm your master.
Yeah, exactly.
Dickhead, hold that.
I really
And
like
Oscar Isaac's like, no.
Yeah.
Chases him all the way to the ends of the earth.
I like
Tries
what
to
an
blow him
asshole
up.
he is, Oscar Isaac.
I
feel like
yes, that's
Victor
one thing
Frankenstein has never been this much of an asshole, I feel like.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No,
speak over
that's
you.
all.
But no, I'm glad you pointed that out because it's one thing in particular that I really liked about this adaptation is it really emphasizes that Victor is the villain. He's
Right.
the
I
villain.
don't think they didn't need him to say you're the monster. But
No,
like,
there's a couple of moments of that I was like, okay, but like
I didn't. So if you take it in a vacuum,
yeah,
like if you take this out of it, how much culture is around it, that's not a bad line in this story. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh yeah, I know.
in the context of that scene, even
exactly.
it's so much so that I almost missed it.
Yeah,
Because it's when his brother's dying and his head's bleeding, and Victor's like, no, I can do this. I can do this. Like, I
Right.
can save you. And
and he's
meanwhile,
like, please don't save me.
Yeah,
please don't save me.
Please don't. I've seen what that is. And meanwhile, the creature's carrying Mia Goth down, who's been shot in the gut, carrying her out of the mansion. And I'm just like, I know you get Creech. I know you and Victor are fighting, but Victor is a doctor.
Right, I was gonna say she has like a monologue in the cave, and her monologue should be like, I could still go to a doctor right now.
You carried me away from a medical doctor.
Yeah, like I'm not quite dead. I have some time here.
We're in the middle of nowhere, sure, but like again, no y'all are fighting, but he is a doctor.
I kept laughing at the ship captain because I wanted them to keep cutting to the captain being like, okay, so your father, that's great. So you made a monster? Are you trying to tell me you made a monster? Like, what do you, he's right outside. You're talking about your childhood.
It's the Titanic.
Did you make a monster? Yeah.
It's the Titanic thing. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so, wow, your brother got sent away to live with different family. That must have been really tough on you. Can you explain the cloaked thing?
Listen,
that
6 of my men are dead.
10% of my crew.
Yeah. When the monster comes in, he's like, let me tell my story. I want the captain to be like, Jesus Christ.
Just like throws his hands
When I was born, yeah. And like the ending for him to the captain be like, so should we drop you off somewhere? Or nope, just going out in the ice? Okay.
Gonna take you
okay,
somewhere?
that's fine
Or...
Yeah.
Like, he just like starts like punching the air. It's like, I can listen. You can't just lose people on a ship, right? Everybody has a job. Okay,
Yeah.
I've lost 6. It's gonna make going anywhere very hard.
You guys, because it is from the captain's point of view.
Yeah.
It's not a very epic story. Like he's having his own epic story.
Yes.
And then this dude comes on and he's like, I want to tell you about a story about this monster chasing me. And then the monster shows up and is like, well, I'm going to tell you my side of it. And then the dude dies and the monster's like, well, I'm going to head out.
Well,
And that's it.
it's a SpongeBob
captain is
meme
just
where
like-
it's just like, I'm head out.
Yeah. And then the
Leaving him
captain's like,
stuck
you know what,
in the
man?
ice.
Let's go home. Like
Well, because see, he learned his lesson
I
about
know
obsession.
he learned the lesson, but I just like the version where he's like, listen, the Arctic sucks. Let's go home.
I don't know why we took this contract.
Yeah.
We're never finding the North Pole. We're never going to find the North Pole. I don't know
Yeah.
why I told him that we could.
Yeah, this really took the wind out of my sails.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
let's
yeah.
get out of here. I just
The
want
boat's
to
called
go.
the
I want to go see
Horizon,
my
and they
wife.
have to get pushed toward the horizon, and
Yeah.
you know, there's a couple of moments that I didn't mind all of that. Like I liked I really
no,
liked
I
this
like
movie. It really,
it can be silly, like it should be earnest. You know what I mean? It
has to be
fun
earnest.
to make. It's fun to make fun of it because it's so melodramatic and weird about a giant monster. But that is Frankenstein.
that's
You know?
Frankenstein, and that's he made The Shape of Water. Like that's kind of what The Shape of Water is.
Yeah. It's the sort of thing where, like, when Peter Jackson made King Kong, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's after years and years of parodies and stuff. But you can't really, like, you don't want to marvel it. You don't want to wink to it. You don't want to do anything. You just earnestly do the thing.
Yeah.
And it's like Frankenstein is that, where it's like there's
Which is what
been
he
years
did,
and years and
to
years.
his credit.
What?
Which is what Peter Jackson did, to his credit.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Is like you just earnestly do the thing.
Yeah, no, I was just agreeing. I just hadn't thought about it in that context before. As
Right.
disappointed as I was with that movie, that is true.
Yeah, he went for it. He said, "What is King Kong today? Well, it's an epic. Well, we'll probably sympathize with the ape more.
We always did a little bit.
Yeah, and I liked that movie because it was like he's really doing it. Like he's doing the modern, and this is what that feels like to me, which is
And
like
the monkey's death
he's doing
sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's hard in Peter Jackson's version.
Oh yeah.
When they get him in the original,
brutal.
you're like, fucking finally. Put
Yeah,
that son of a
exactly.
bitch down.
And this one, you're like, come on, he's cool, and that's
He's
kind of what
all
they do
right.
here
Just
too.
talk to him.
I love what a piece of shit Frankenstein is when he keeps blaming death on him.
He's so mean to the monster.
He did it. And it's like, you motherfucker.
Right, he's such a little,
He's
such a
sneaky
little son
shit.
of a bitch. I mean, he literally gets his leg blown off and gets a peg leg like Ahab. You know,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
but man, Oscar Isaac's so good, and I love how bad they make Victor in this. Just what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, when going into it, it occurred to me certain things, which was like, I didn't really know when the monster gets made in the story. Meaning that, like, once they start doing his childhood,
he's late.
I was like,
he shows
he's
up late.
maybe halfway point. I don't know. Where it's like, I did know there was a lot of build up to, like, finding the body. For me, like a lot of previous versions of Frankenstein, he's sort of he's working kind of illegally, It's like he's sending his little
he is in
Igor
this
out.
too, but yes, yeah.
Christoph Waltz giving him money. Well, what I really liked is they do this thing throughout of how like little regard for human life he has, while claiming to be conquering death. So like they show him going to like prisoners about to be hanged and soldiers on the battlefield, expendable humans essentially, looking for spare parts. And I like that stressing of that.
He leaves the first time we see Oscar Isaac as Victor is when he's given his presentation in the operating theater, which we learn is actually kind of a hearing.
Yeah.
He's
I love that.
Put on trial for like fucking necromancy.
Yeah, and he brings a fucking corpse to reanimate.
What he does
is
is
a real mad
hideous.
scientist. Yeah.
Like he unplugs it and we watch it die. Like it dies. Yeah. It chokes and gurgles and dies. It's like, oh wow, you are kind of like I don't agree with why they're mad at you, but I'm mad at you.
Yeah, exactly. Where they have to be like, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, because the idea is it's a time where people are used to death more.
Well, and it's a time where they're resistant to, like, even legitimate non-crackpot surgeons had to steal bodies from graves at this point because you just weren't allowed to do that. Like this sort of area of science there was a lot of resistance to it just based on religion.
Right, it's butting up against. It's a movable object and blah blah blah.
Yeah, Batman and the Joker. But
it's Batman and the Joker. Yeah.
The reason I brought this scene up is it's the first time we meet Oscar Isaac, and he leaves the operating theater. He walks to his lab, which is through the butcher district.
Yeah.
So he's walking past all these pigs and blood and gore and shit, and then hangs a left into his own abattoir.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's pretty good
he's just like the guy at the gallows who's like, oh, you would have died in like a month anyway, so
yeah,
be glad for the hanging. And the guy's kind of like bewildered, kind of like nodding, like, oh,
okay.
Oh my gosh,
I've sort of left my body already.
Yeah.
But this guy is talking to me.
I'm really dissociating right now, but thank you.
And so like I liked that aspect of like again, it's that idea of like, well, the monster is created like anybody can see. It's like, oh, it's a baby.
It's a child.
And it's like for some reason he expected it to be instantly intelligent. And
it's not clear
like,
what he expected it to be.
Right, because he also thinks the experiment went wrong slightly because of the
bent like rod or something. And it
so
overjuiced him or something.
It's very funny because it's sort of also... It's of its time. Like, this isn't like a plot hole or inconsistency, but you're watching and the whole time you're like, someone befriend this monster. He's immortal and awesome. Like, it's so weird that, and again, he made him hunky. It's so funny that he's hunky.
Yeah.
He's like, I made a hunk. Now I'm jealous of the hunk.
He's like, look at this gigantic hunk. He's like a Winchester. Yeah. He's like a secret Winchester boy.
Did not need to make him hunky.
Yeah.
Why
kind of. By the end, he's pretty haggard, but
yeah.
I just really liked all the little details. Like, I mean, it's not a particularly deep movie, but I don't think that it needed to be. Obviously, it moved me at the end enough to make me cry, just for what the things it's meditating on. But like the small details, like Oscar Isaac keeps wanting to deny his humanity, so he keeps shaving his head.
Right.
He won't let his hair grow.
I like that.
So he keeps looking like the thing from Prometheus.
Right. And then, of course, where he's like, just say one other word, and I'll let you live. And he says Elizabeth, and it's almost like, oh, wrong word, buddy. Wrong word.
He's jealous.
Yeah.
He becomes jealous of the monster.
He's instantly jealous because Elizabeth is a weird freak who hones in on. She goes to his tower and she's like, I'm horny for something in your basement. I don't know what it is yet. Let me
my horny sense tingling. Yeah.
Yeah. She hones in on that basement.
Yeah. There is a hunk down there. I know it. And Oscar Isaac is like, there is a hunk right here, ma'am.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's like, yes, but a taller hunk.
Yes. Taller,
more
less
Prometheus
dickheadish.
alien hunk. Yeah, and Victor's a rampaging asshole in this. He's repellent to her from the start. And I love that scene where he thinks he's being charming.
Oh, yeah. Well, like when he fucking goes into the confession booth.
Yeah,
and the movie plays it a little like, oh, and this is like a meet cute. And you're kind of in the back of your head like, please don't let this be a meet cute. Like, and it isn't. Ultimately, it isn't. But they have like a few moments. They give them a few moments enough for Oscar Isaac to be like, well, maybe. And
we understand why he's obsessed with her. And it's
right.
Because she understands. We are. It's funny that the movie flat out says a lot of things, but we're left to infer a few things about her.
Yeah.
They do. We are told that she was just until recently in a convent. She was like that. That's what she says in the confessional scene.
Right.
And she talks about. There's just a couple of things she says to him. I wish I'd have written the lines down. But basically, I got the impression that she was someone who was put into a convent to be punished for dangerous ideas,
right?
And has been betrothed to Victor's brother.
Yes, this is one of those things where, like, this era, whenever
this is the mid 1800s.
Yeah, whenever a lady
Austria,
like cheats on or kills her husband, she might not have had an option.
Correct.
Where you're like, yeah, like more than ever should have it been like a misdemeanor at this time. Obviously, we went the other way with it, but it's like, yeah, there's a lot of husband poisonings, and a lot of like, listen, if you can take me away from this, I'm DTF.
But she's clearly into like cadavers. She's into cadavers and his anatomy.
Yeah, she's
shit.
a weird little freak. Yeah, they're all weird little freaks. Yeah,
but he sort of, I don't know. He interprets that shared interest as like a anyway, and anyway he misses a lot of what were cues about her that I think I interpreted properly, and it just makes himself completely repellent to her. Which is fun.
Oh yeah,
it's very, 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 very fun to watch.
Yes, she seems like in another era she would be like, hanging out at Matrix clubs, listen to a lot of Rob Zombie, like
she'd have like a pet skink, something weird, or a spider, but she'd be like really into PETA. Like
she'd be high maintenance,
Well, like when she shows up at his castle with the creature, and it's like immediately like, oh, she's not going to be impressed with this, like what you're doing to this monster.
Right,
like she's not going to be impressed with that
slave I made.
Yeah. This
like
is
the moment
opposite.
he chains him up in the basement, you're like, well, this is how you make a monster, man.
What are you doing? You're not teaching him anything. Like it's a failed experiment. It's because you're not teaching him anything.
Right. And again, it's
oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's the story. The story is very basic.
Yeah.
Morality tale. It's just like now watching it with all this context, you're like, you fucking idiot. Like, god damn.
He's such just a shitty little dude who does everything out of like petty, jealous rage. It's very funny in a lot of ways.
It's
He reminds me a little bit of Jake Gyllenhaal in The Velvet Buzzsaw.
Yeah, Yeah, he's just a shit. Again, he's like when he keeps blaming the monsters. When you go like, oh, he's a real shit.
He's just a rat.
Yeah,
he's just like
great.
a little fucking fink.
Yeah, and it was a great. I don't know. It sort of reminds me of not 1-to-1, but like the remake of The Invisible Man, where they're like, "What is a mad scientist? It's an asshole."
An asshole. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and I feel like too many mad scientist depictions.
And what's a modern day mad scientist? Like some douchebag tech bro.
Yeah, an abusive boyfriend.
Yeah,
like, and that using like this science to be more abusive. So it's like there's a little bit of that in this, which is like what makes a mad scientist mad. It's not cackling, and it's not like, it's not even I will reanimate a dead guy, although that is, yeah, it's pretty mad. But it's how he reacts to these things. It's how he interacts with other people in his life, and like that's why like he's not mad like in the way that like you'd normally see Dr. Frankenstein depicted. He's again an asshole. It works or really
tragic
well.
in the way that he's often depicted.
Yeah, and he's really egocentric, and he's just,
it's all vanity. Like, I like that is in the beginning, Sea Dance whips him in the face because he says, but the face is vanity. Like, I'm not going to whip you in the hands anymore because the hands that's going to be the source of all your miracles. Your face is vanity, so I'm going to whip your face. But actually, his vanity is his talent, like is his intelligence. Like he's vain about his abilities as a doctor. And it has nothing to do with his physical appearance.
Yeah.
So yeah, which is the familiar like, oh, he's a very handsome dude, but he's a piece of shit.
Right.
And then meanwhile, the creature is also very handsome. But yeah.
Right. He should have been a little more grotesque. I don't know. Mia got like, yeah, he's a living corpse made of a bunch of pieces, but it's like he looks like a hunky Prometheus guy. Yeah. Like he's just like
it is the postmodern Prometheus, Frankenstein.
Yeah. What did you think of? So like, well, we're talking about like there's basically two stories, right? Again, they're both each telling the captain their story. They should at the end be like, so who wins? Who wins? The captain like, what? Like, so who wins?
Who wins? Which one of us is right?
Pick one. Like, get out, guys, get out. I want to know one other thing about the first part of the story that I really like is I really like the slow burn from like, this looks like what you'd expect the 1800s to look like, slowly progressing into gothic horror. Like by the time he builds the castle, it's just full-blown Frankenstein. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just liked that detail of it, where it's like it kind of starts a little grounded and then slowly, like when you see the tower, you're like, well, there it is.
Well,
and then they still have to gussy up the tower and stuff, and it's like a water tower or something. Like they give it.
It runs like off into the ocean.
It's trying to be like
sway or something.
Right. It's trying to be as grounded as you can be for that fucking set piece.
Yeah. Kind of a serious, like, period-esque appropriate riff on it.
Yeah. What do you think of the monsters story? Because it starts getting basically just the entire segment of meeting a family and tearing apart some wolves, just going to town on some wolves.
Ripping a man's jawbone off.
Casually. It's
like he's turning
pushing
a doorknob.
He's just like, yeah. I love when after he rips apart the wolves, there's like 3 wolves left. They're just like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Go.
He kills King Wolf at the end.
Yeah. But that's like him finding his humanity, basically, is that story.
He learns how to
actually
read.
Learning.
Yeah, no, I liked that part.
It sort of has to happen.
Yeah, it needs to. Somebody has to teach the creature and teach him humanity.
It's another one of those cases where I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Oh yeah, you do. It is.
Just
Frankenstein is a tragedy.
It's like a tragic misunderstanding always, which is like people are going to walk
part of a tragedy
on Frankenstein. Yeah, Frankenstein holding a dead body and go, he killed him, and it's going to happen like 6 times.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean is where I'm tired of it in that sense where I'm like, I sort of know how it's going to play out.
Yeah.
And he can't avoid that. He's adapting Frankenstein. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't want it different, you know?
But, man, so, he turns into something so, really... just real depths of sorrow after that, where he's looking up at the moon and talking about how he can't die, and
he's really emo.
He's really emo about it. But it's dark. It's a very melancholy story.
Again, it's almost hilariously dark, where he's just like, I can't die for some reason. Did you plan for that? Did you plan for me to have Avengers powers? Because I am really depressed and I can't die.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Everyone hates me.
Yeah. I'm going to hold this dynamite to my forehead and see if it... Nope, didn't work.
Didn't work.
I don't even know why that didn't work. Defies all reason. Maybe... I hope once nukes are invented, he's like, yes, thank God. Give me one of those.
Well, yeah.
Surely a nuke can do it, right?
You'd hope.
I'd hope. What's his deal?
It's probably what he's thinking.
How does he heal so fast?
I hope.
Yeah.
I know he's got Wolverine powers.
Yeah, he
the
made
lightning hit him just right.
Yeah. The science does not add up. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The point is he created something out of sheer will, but I guess the instant from that flashpoint on, he was no longer in control. You had the will to create something, but what it becomes is completely beyond your control or understanding.
Right.
So there's no way he didn't know that was going to happen because he didn't know. He was fucking around with shit he doesn't understand, really.
I like to imagine God watching him and going you know what? I'm going to teach him a hilarious lesson about trying to recreate corpses. He'll never do it again after I do this thing to this corpse. I'm going to magic up this corpse. I liked, by the way, that I don't know if this is the book that they don't have the it's alive scene. He goes to sleep and then wakes up and Frankenstein's just standing there hey, I'm here.
I made a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
I do like that 30
he's
guys' memories for some reason.
Yeah. Why do I remember 30 different boners?
Yeah.
All attached to my body?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know why.
No, I like that journey of I don't know, this actor who played Frankenstein very good because it's a moody teenager that can tear dogs apart. Where it's his journey kind of does land him to this exact place you'd expect him to be at, which is he finds one person that accepts him, that person dies, and the rest of the world sort of just constantly just sees him and goes, shoot it! Oh God, shoot it! The only other person is Mia Goth, I guess.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's he was born into a world where basically no one likes him.
Yeah.
And then he can't die. And he's well, if you're not going to make me another corpse person, then I'm just going to torture you. I'm just going to hate you. That's all I have left. The only thing I have left is rage for you.
Yeah. But he's not he just fucks him up and then runs off.
Yeah. Yeah.
He breaks his nose.
I assumed he'd just keep jumping him.
He might have.
Frankenstein didn't chase after him.
He might have, but it seems because at the end, when Frankenstein finally catches up to him, and he's just whooping his ass again, and he says, "Victor, you only listen to me when I hurt you."
Yeah, I love that. He
breaks his leg and breaks his hand.
Yeah.
And he brings out the dynamite. He's "Oh, okay, dynamite. All right, go ahead and light it. I'll hold it. Now go and start running.
Yeah.
When this doesn't work, I'm coming after you."
Yeah, he's so frustrated.
Yeah.
He's
we are at the end
immortal,
of
you
the
asshole.
world. Yeah. You're mad at me. I did not ask to be born.
Yeah. I just imagine if Frankenstein lived a world where he's like having breakfast and he goes to sprinkle the salt and it all pours on his,
like the chicken
on his, and he's just like, fucking creature. Like
I
just
saw the devil.
Just constantly doing pranks and like jumping out of alleyways and beating him up and running
Leaps
away.
out of a garbage can and breaks his knee.
Yeah.
Tosses some money on him and runs off.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's
like I said, it's not deep, but the performances and the way he's made it, the vibe and the look and just everything. I don't know. It got me.
yeah. Again,
I'm
good.
I'm still in the grieving period of losing my own parents. So
Right. Yeah, and that's definitely about his kind of complex relationship with Frankenstein, who dies at the end.
That's like the climax is, it's not like a fight between them. It's Victor dying and the creature forgiving him.
This isn't an action movie, and I think some of the trailer and some of the movie itself makes you think maybe, because it starts with him like,
Fucking
there's
some shit
moments
up.
where Frankenstein, but again, even when Frankenstein fucks shit up, it's a very one-sided action. It's like watching,
He's the Hulk.
a toddler versus a bug. Yeah.
He's the Hulk. He can't be killed and he's impossibly strong.
Right.
Yeah.
And the movie isn't how do we kill this thing, obviously.
No, that's not the point of it.
Yeah.
The point is it's here now. It's here now. Like you can't.
Right.
That's so talking about. Well, what if it wasn't here? That's irrelevant. That's an irrelevant conversation to have, and that's very much related to like having a child or trying to otherize people out of existence. For instance, It's like, well, they're here now. They're here. They're a thing now. So like, what?
Right.
There's not that's irrelevant now. Like you made this creature, he's here now.
Right, he's awesome. I keep saying like, fuck, I'd be friends with Frankenstein. They have him free the people from the boat at the end, and like if I was that captain, I'd be like, do you want a job, man? Like, fuck. Like, come.
We
just
could
hang out
use
on
you
the
in
boat.
case
I'll
we get
vouch for
stuck
you.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do feel like in this world where people would be like, good God, what is that? And be like, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. He's cool. Like he does cool stuff.
I know he killed 6 of us.
Yeah, he can give you a wicked piggyback ride.
We've spent the last 2 years and change with those 6 men. We've become like family, like brothers to us. We knew those 6 men intimately, and he savagely killed them.
Right. It's funny because I never felt like the creature was like he couldn't belong in polite society, weirdly, even though he tears people apart. Because in the context of those moments, it's people firing
he's
guns
being
at
attacked.
him. Yeah, and or like the wolves, or like it's just like, I mean, he is brutal because he wasn't raised.
Because he is human too.
Exactly.
He's having a human. He's having a human reaction.
Yeah,
he's
pissed
getting
off.
fucking mad. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has the ability. You could teach him not to crush people's heads in time. But like that goes both ways. It's like, listen, we'll stop shooting you, and you stop crushing heads, and I think he would make that deal.
Yeah, no, it's a movie about fucking absent fathers who did not want to. I mean, it's a movie about a lot of things, but that's one of them.
Oh yeah, I mean the whole thing with
people
his
who did
father.
want to nurture, people who did want to nurture.
His father created a monster, who in turn created a monster, because it is like. The creature is monstrous in his reactions to things because no one taught him otherwise, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe he'll find a Yeti.
Hopefully a nice Yeti family that'll take him in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that he teases us with some stuff. Like flowers in the lake he teases us with, which is a famous thing from the 30s. Version of Frankenstein.
Oh, the flower thing. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, are they going to do the thing?
Yeah.
Again, I'm glad it wasn't too. I'm glad he did it earnestly. I'm glad no one kept saying like, "Oh, look out, it's Frankenstein." And someone goes, "Actually, that's the creature." Like, I'm glad they didn't do any of that. I'm glad they didn't marvel it up. But I never for a second thought Guillermo del Toro was gonna do that.
No. It's gonna be it's gonna be a real sad movie.
Right. It's always tough when it's like, I'm just gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, man,
do the thing. I'm doing the thing.
Right. It's like, are you gonna make it modern? No. Like, I'm not gonna
modern
make it like,
in some of it, maybe its sensibilities, but I think it's still about. But yeah, it's still like.
It's the De Niro one is kind of this too, right?
A little bit, yeah. That's the Kenneth Branagh one.
Yeah, because they call it Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
I think
because
that
Frankenstein
one is
also.
I believe that one is very close to the book.
Frankenstein's like a Dracula, right? Where there's the universal monsters, where it was the Frankenstein, the story was turned into Frankenstein the creature, the one with the bolts in the neck that you see it like, where it's like that's why you do have to make that distinction now, where you're like, this is the classic story, as opposed to like this weird version, this copy of a copy that we made over the years.
This monolithic sort of candy bar version that we made of Frankenstein, which is still fun. I love that version of Frankenstein.
Me too, yeah.
A big dumb idiot.
Yeah, that's the version where they're like, no, it is the monster. He sucks. Like that weird bulking thing sucks.
The monster sucks in the De Niro one too, which I think is sort of closer to the like I said, I think that one's closer to the story. And in that one, the monster kills Elizabeth because he's mad at Victor.
Oh yeah,
which is I'm pretty sure what happens in the story, but I can't remember.
I do believe
irrelevant.
That Mary
We're talking
Shelley,
about the GDT version.
Mary Shelley writing it as a teenage girl. I can see Frankenstein being a hunk. Like, I can see a teenage girl being like, and he's got chiseled abs.
Mm-hmm. She spends a lot of time talking about it.
I imagine like Tina from Bob's Burgers, like writing
about his physique.
Yeah, just way too much on that.
How many push-ups he can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, again,
what he looks like riding a horse.
But this movie didn't, like, no one's really talking about it too much because it's just Frankenstein. And it's a very good retelling.
I'd say it reminded me of, in that way, of Eggers' Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I think the difference is we haven't gotten that much Nosferatu and that much, like, I guess it's, you're right that it's the same DNA, right? Which is like Robert Eggers doing Nosferatu. Do you want to see it? And it's like, is it going to be a new story? No, but do you want to see that? It's like, yes, I do.
It's going to be
this is the same. It's like Guillermo del Toro doing Frankenstein. Do you want to see it? It's like, yes, of course I do. Like, that's the perfect fit. Again, I keep thinking about Peter Jackson doing King Kong because to me that also felt like one of those fits that you're like, oh, of course,
it's a good
Peter
fit.
Jackson doing King Kong. That's if it wasn't him, it'd be like Spielberg. Where it's like there's very few people that I'm like, I want to see that person do that story.
I was going to say, it's weird that Spielberg never did. I'm sure it was probably suggested to him at some point, but I guess he got that with Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's taking two icons of their time, of two different times, and merging them. I watched Dr. Sleep, or rewatched Dr. Sleep recently. Do you want to watch Mike Flanagan do The Shining? And it's like, yeah, I guess I do.
Kinda, yeah. I think I do. I believe I do.
Yeah, two like horror icons kind of merging in a way. Or I guess Mike Flanagan do Stephen King, where it's like, yeah, this had to happen at some point. Are there any other like? Because I do think that Eggers and Guillermo del Toro have similar crossover, where it's like,
I do too.
Robert Eggers
weirdly.
doing Frankenstein, I also would have accepted and been like, oh yeah. Likewise, Guillermo del Toro
grotesque.
doing.
They like the grim, grotesque stuff.
Yeah, it's funny how like.
Well, del Toro's more operatic. I feel. Anyway.
Yes, I was gonna say there's funny like arms race of grittiness, and what I mean is like, you look at Tim Burton's Batman. And then you look at Nolan's Batman, where he's like, no, I'll make it gritty and grounded. And then you look at the Robert Pattinson Batman, where it's like, oh, you think you're gritty?
Right.
No.
Where he's like sleeping in trash.
Yeah, exactly. And similarly, you have Tim Burton to Guillermo del Toro to Robert Eggers, where Robert Eggers is like, no, this is going to be grimy. Like, this is going to be real grimy. And I'm not None of it's better. Nothing's like where it's just gradients of where Guillermo del Toro is like, I'm going to do fantasy, but also you're going to see a guy's jaw get ripped off. Where you won't really, if you see that in a Tim Burton, it'll be cartoony. Like,
yeah,
it's just interesting.
No, you're right.
Where I feel like you don't get.
It's just different
Guillermo del Toro
gradients
without Tim Burton necessarily.
Those two are very similar. Very,
Yeah.
very similar. I would also describe Tim Burton as operatic. Certainly, certainly Batman.
Yeah, and we need that shit.
Yeah, it's great. We love it. It's popular.
Yeah. Like, I don't actually think Robert Eggers could do a Frankenstein that would capture the vibes that we want for Frankenstein.
I think he'd do. I feel like he'd do real scumbag Frankenstein. Yeah,
Right.
But it would like Frankenstein feels like it needs to be colorful as well as visceral.
Or you can't do the Invisible Man treatment for Frankenstein. Like, the Invisible Man is like uniquely really a good thing to modernize and make like a tech bro. Whereas I don't think Frankenstein would be as good for that. You know, like, there's no one answer for these stories.
Michael Crichton tried to write that. It was called The Terminal Man, but there could be an interesting version of like Digital Frankenstein. Or Elon Musk brain chip Frankenstein.
You know who could make a fun one? Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Cronenberg. Yeah, he has. But a Cronenberg Frankenstein. Holy shit. No one. Oh, man.
You want to see some shit?
Yeah.
Do you want me to be in it?
Yeah. Because I will
be Frankenstein.
Oh, shit.
Nah, he'd put like Viggo Mortensen or Vincent Cassel in as Frankenstein.
Or both. Stitch them together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah.
Twin Jeremy Irons.
Of course he'd be there. How could he not be there? As Victor Frankenstein, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are all suggestions I'm throwing out for Victor.
I'm trying to think of other filmmakers that I'd want to see do a Frankenstein.
Sam Raimi would make a fun one.
Oh, man. Yeah, that would, man.
From his Timo Tajanto.
Oh, yeah. Any really
VHS
gnarly
segment.
ones like that. Yeah. I could see that.
Edgar Wright would probably make a fun one.
Yeah. I want one that's like, no, Dr. Frankenstein is innocent and the creature sucks. Because I don't know. I just don't know where else you go.
The one I'm really stoked to see is fucking Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride.
I know, The Bride.
That's gonna be nuts.
That looks like they're embracing the Universal monster.
I know, his fucking Christian Bale is bolt-necked Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing? I love this.
They're in the 20s. They're Bonnie and Clyde gangsters. I'm so stoked for that one.
There's just certain stories. Robin Hood, I keep falling into because it's like, how do you do Robin Hood? You either do a weird, freaky. You either do one of three things. And it's the same with Frankenstein. You just do the original story, you do a weird, freaky, like modern retelling, or you do a Mel Brooks parody.
Yeah,
that's
Those
what
are the three.
you do.
That's it.
Yeah, and so it's kind of that where it's like we go through waves. I feel like is like every 20 years we go like, yeah, we could do a Frankenstein again.
We ready for Frankenstein? Is the world ready for another Frankenstein?
Yeah, it's like a cover, where it's like. So, yeah.
We're due for another Boys of Summer.
Yeah.
The Ataris can't have that for 20 years.
Exactly. But not another Robin Hood. We need like 40 years for another Robin Hood, I feel like.
We really need some space. Unless Disney is willing to do the live action anthropomorphic animal Robin Hood.
They are willing. Great news, Tom.
That's right. That's right. As I was saying that, I remembered that I believe we talked about that on a Hypecast.
Yeah. They will 100%. How could they not?
Honestly, yeah. Please.
Yeah. Maybe they're scared of the furries.
I'll be there opening night with the furries. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what it is where they like have meetings where they're like, listen, we don't understand the fans of this.
You don't need
we're
to.
just leaving it alone.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
Just be grateful you have them.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we have any other thoughts about Frankenstein?
No, just it was very good, and I enjoyed it a lot, even more than I expected to, and I generally like Guillermo del Toro's movies.
Oh, yeah. I recently watched for the first time Nightmare Alley. Very different movie than what I thought. Very good.
I haven't seen that one. I need to.
The thing about Guillermo del Toro that I always kind of forget is he isn't Tim Burton. What I mean by that is he makes... Tim Burton is like you always kind of know what kind of bullshit you're in for.
Yeah.
And I like the bullshit, but rarely does he make a story that feels
Everybody
grounded.
does. He's very popular.
Big Fish is like one of his few grounded movies, right?
Yeah, but it still uses his sort of
Yeah.
fantasy surrealness.
Right, where Guillermo del Toro will do like a more Pan's Labyrinth, more noir, more scummy things. Nightmare Alley, I thought, was like some fanciful like horror thing about a circus. It's actually just like a movie about a con man, and it's like it's still like feels like Guillermo del Toro, but it's like grittier than you'd expect. It's a little more grounded than you'd expect. Actually, it's a lot more grounded than you'd expect. And so like I always just forget that he has more of a range than he does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Man, his earlier stuff is pretty gnarly. Like Devil's Backbone and Mimic. Ooh.
Mimic. All right.
I liked this one.
Yeah.
I was pretty sour on Shape of Water when it came out, but I've more come around on it.
I only watched it once, and that one, like, it feels like maybe like I don't know. It's I'm not gonna like everything a director does. Period. Right. So
I love the way it
is what
looks. I really love the way it looks.
Yeah. Pacific Rim is one that I always warm up to because it's so different. But it's so different than other things he does, you know, where I'm like...
Yeah, I really don't like that one.
I just, again, I like how different it is. He's doing something called Fury next with Oscar Isaac. He's doing Fantastic Voyage. And that
okay.
I'm down for.
Yeah.
I'm so down for Fantastic Voyage.
Oh, man, make it disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
Make it just really disgusting. That's where they shrink down into the human body, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's the Body Wars ride
Body Wars
at Epcot.
ride.
Yeah. That I'm down. I'm so down for.
Yeah, make
then
a disgusting ass inner space.
Yeah. He's doing something called The Buried Giant, which sounds pretty self-explanatory, but I don't actually know. Yeah.
Cool. I think we're done.
I think we're done. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. GAMEFULLY unemployed. We have exclusive podcasts on there like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Fox Mulder is a Maniac, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, Himboos, our brand new Supernatural podcast. Maybe they'll fight a Frankenstein. Who can say? We're still in season 1.
They're bound to. There must be a Frankenstein.
We watch movies every Friday night with our patrons as well. It's a fun little party we throw on Discord. So
We've
check
watched
that
a
out.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, we watched the Robert De Niro one, and we laughed. We laughed when he jumped through the window. So yeah,
something else happens in that scene too.
Yeah, something else. A lot happens in that scene. There's like 30 things happen in the span of 2 seconds, if I recall.
Yeah. We also have a store. Were we done with that part of the plug?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. We also have a store. Head over to gamefullyunemployed.com. You can find a link to our Teespring store. We have all kinds of cool original artwork and designs by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Bramley, Starlene Hodge, Justin Brown, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcasts wherever you listen. And check out our new show, Badical. BADICAL, wherever you're listening.
Yeah.
And, teach a creature to read.
Yeah. If you're going to dig someone
creature.
up, teach a creature. Just, teach them. Teach them a little bit.
Teach your creatures well and know they hate you.
Hey, listen, our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can find him on twitter.com as the Corlew, or go to shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our channel artwork is produced by Michael Vincent Bramley. For more of his work, go to mvbramley.art. Our episode artwork is by Justin Brown, available on Twitter as Justin T. Brown or at Artness by JustinBrown.com. And finally, additional artwork is by Starlene Hodge. You can find her work at StarleneArts.com or on Twitter as StarleneX. Cool. Goodbye.